straight to the moon, get your tickets now. Everybody line up, get your tickets, we're going to. Did you buy the tip? Yeah. Do you like rocket ships? Oh, what a human. You wanna try this shit? Yeah. We got everything you need, you better buy some bitty now. Everybody, long live Ponzi. Everybody, long live Ponzi. Everybody, long live Ponzi ride. Never short it. Bitcoin's back, alright.
Yes, indeed. Bitcoin is back. All right, baby. Welcome to Satoshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's date is Tuesday, the 24th of August, 2021. Let's Bitcoin and jump straight into these figures. Here we go, rock and roll. So starting from left to right, we've got Coolcoin BTC SegWit protocol, centrally owned, planned and controlled by Blockstream. Then we've got Bcrash, centrally owned, planned and controlled by Roger Ver and his crony mates. Then we've got Bitcoin, which is the original protocol, BSV, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's first and only genuine digital commodity, backed by the value of data and monetary sovereignty, making it the most valuable commodity on Earth. Yes, indeed. And then we've got Fisher Price Cash on the end. So let's have a rundown of these figures on Coolcoin. So we've got hash rate 98.5%, network nodes 93.4, transactions 8.2, and block size 1.2. That's absolutely ridiculous. So we'll just let our favourite douchebag of Bitcoin, Peter McCormack, explain what we're looking at here.
Bitcoin is so different now from when Satoshi was here.
Yeah, well, when Satoshi was here, Bitcoin was a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. How far away from that are we now?
It's a completely different project.
And what would Satoshi Nakamoto have to say about that?
It doesn't matter who Satoshi is anymore.
Or what if he came back and said something like, what the hell do you think you're doing, effing up my project?
Even if Satoshi came back, I don't think he would just be immediately welcomed as having this God-given right to decide what happens with Bitcoin. I think he would have to earn his right back into the project.
Earn his right back into the project? I just thought you said it was nothing like Bitcoin, it's a completely different project, and it didn't matter who Satoshi Nakamoto was anymore. Why would he want anything to do with a project that is nothing like the one he created, that is Bitcoin? This makes no sense whatsoever. So in your opinion, what's this alternative project based on now then?
Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Consensus? Do you know what proof of work is? Do you understand the significance of a chain of signatures? Did you even bother to read the white paper? Blockstream implemented SegWit on the 24th of August 2017, which segregated the signatures on the chain, which meant they were accountable to nobody, which brought BTC underneath their centralized control, changing BTC from a commodity to a security, crashing its fundamental value to zero, and meaning there is no consensus because it is now centrally controlled by Blockstream. You absolute moron. However, I'll give you one more chance to try and convince me.
Project Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Is it now? For some reason, I don't believe you. Right, Dan, we'll have a quick chat with Roger Ver. So, Roger Ver, tell us about the expectations for your centralized project.
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
Yeah, good luck with that, mate. And what do you say to all those multinational corporations that do billions, if not trillions of dollars of global trade on an annual basis that say they need a regulatory compliant monetary system in order to do so?
The ones that say that the blockchains all need to be legally compliant about everything all the time, just go use your Visa card. Yeah, because that's going to work. And then we've got Bitcoin over here, so we'll just have a quick chat with Craigoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, to find out his expectations of his own project. So, take the floor, Craig. Tell us, what is it you want from Bitcoin?
I want Bitcoin not to go up to 10,000 or 100,000. I want it to be worth millions per Bitcoin. That's it. And that's what we spend money for. Very simple.
Sounds good to me, mate. Let me help out and I'll stick my foot right in. So we've got hash rate 0.2%. That's actually going up. Oh, like 0.28. That was like 0.1 the other day. Ooh, I'll have a look at that in a minute. Network nodes 1.4, but look at this. Transactions 88.1 and block size 98%. All being processed by 0.2% of a hash rate. Absolutely hilarious. This goes to show you what an amazing and brilliant and efficient system Bitcoin really is. And if you're wondering why I find this funny, let me explain. Bitcoin mining operations compete to process data transactions on chain. No transactions, no use. No use, no value. No value, no money. The most valuable chain is the chain with the most utility on it. BTCs are utter clowns. And utility is transactions and block size. That's it. Can you see what's going to happen? Oh yeah. And let's have a quick look at these blocks coming through then, the data flowing through the chain. But before we do that, I'll have a quick chat with our main man, Michael Saylor, who always cheers me up in the morning with his enthusiasm. So Michael, welcome to the show. What do you say to people like Peter McCormack who think that Bitcoin should be changed and tampered with and just messed around with?
I like Bitcoin the way it is.
Oh, so do we, Michael, so do we, but we really like it. How do you compete with that?
In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is.
All right, mate, calm down, calm down. Well, you can't just leave it there. You're going to have to explain yourself properly. Tell us, what is it about Bitcoin that you love so much?
The way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy.
Whoa, $250 trillion of monetary energy? Where's that going to go?
In big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain.
Oh, they do sound like big blocks. What sort of numbers are we talking about?
Maybe the Bitcoin will be $1 million. You can probably calculate $10 million of Bitcoin or something.
Whoa, $10 million per Bitcoin or something? Tell us, how are they going to fit and where are they going to go?
Big blocks, $100 million chunks on the blockchain.
Is that right? Well, let's have a look at these big blocks on the blockchain just for you then, Michael. Here we go. So, just calling out the megabyte blocks, 81, 851, 36, 4, 17, 209, 59, 28, 29, 208, 32, 19, 20, 19, 286, 9, 21, 23, 49, 314, 202, 94, 58 and 55. All megabytes. Wow. And Anne-Marie on Fisher Price Cash, yep, still struggling to get all of his blocks over a kilobyte, let alone anywhere near a megabyte. And a B Crash, how many blocks do they have over a megabyte? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 30. Yeah, good luck with that, Roger. And how many blocks do they have over a megabyte on Coolcoin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 out of 30. Dear oh dear, considering they've socially engineered control of the ticker symbol and so many people still think it's BT, still think it's Bitcoin. Oh dear, it's not looking really very good there, is it? But they already know that, which is why they're getting worried. So let's have a carry on here. So we got Bitcoin hash rate. So hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Boom. Next, shout out to Keith Fellows in the chat box joining me this morning. Proof of work by network, Coolcoin, B Crash, Fisher Price Cash will fall into their own footprints overnight because that's what Ponzi schemes do when they crash overnight. B Crash Bitcoin hash rate, who cares? B Crash Bitcoin proof of work, who cares? It is currently 3,159 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than it is any of these alternative protocols, shitcoins if you will, and it's currently 3.6% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin. Shows you the competition for Bitcoin. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. Transactions by network, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. Closing in on an all-time high. Wow. Transactions per block by network, again closing in on an all-time high. Fees, this is fees in the block USD. Who cares? USD price is phony. Fees Satoshis, this is more like it. What's all that about? Something's going on here. That will change. Daily Bitcoin fee to block reward ratio. Again, Bitcoin smashing it. Winning there. And look at this, daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. They are going to have to extend this chart very soon. Let's see how far in front we are ahead. 277. Let's just update that a little bit. Are we still there at 270? Yeah, 277. Wow. So, oh my goodness me, we're literally only 23 gigabytes. 23 gigabytes off of being 300 gigabytes in front, and then we've only got 60 to go, and we're there. We're double the size of Coolcoin BTC SegWit protocol. Absolutely love it. Love it. So let's get into the politics then. So this is a global hash rate 7 days. Global hash rate 24 hours, going to look the same as Coolcoin, so they've got 98% of the hash rate. Yeah. B crash again. These shitcoin enterprises have got absolutely no excuse whatsoever. It's not like they've even been hoodwinked by the social engineering of the ticker symbol. They literally have no excuse whatsoever. A complete utter waste of time and money, and no excuse. Literally none. It's absolutely insane. So let's have a look at Bitcoin here. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. So just earlier this morning I saw that via BTC were actually second place. So look at that. Why would they want this hash rate and other mining pools sorting out the profitability there, discouraging them from mining it? That's what other mining pools is doing there. I mean, look at that. Other mining pools 37.5, Tau 29, SV pool 16. Vibe, they're actually expending quite a lot. Well, obviously they can't put too much on there because people will start asking questions. But the question they will start asking themselves is, why are we putting this amount of hash rate on this network if we don't think in the future that it might become valuable? And if it might become valuable, what are we doing holding all these shitcoins? Hadn't we better start dumping them because we've suddenly realized that they're not as valuable to us? They're probably going to go down, and this one's doing really well. I mean, they're shitcoin enterprises, so their thought process is going to be rather slow, but I'm telling you what they're going to come round to realizing very soon. So just watch it happen. It's going to be really quite amusing to watch. I mean, and we know they're quite slow, but I mean, the cogs are turning. It's like, oh, right, so why are we mining so much of this? Let me think. So if we're mining it, we might actually want to buy it as well. Yes, you might want to. Just watch for massive capitulation sooner or later. And Fisher Price cash, yeah, what a joke. That is not going to last very long at all. But the reason we want the shitcoin enterprises off the chain is because the only thing they understand is dollar worshipping and price manipulation, which we will look at now in the short positions. So this is Bitcoin. Where are we now? Look at the strength in the trend line. Very good. Can't help dirty traders that they've still got a 90% short ratio on the original and genuine Bitcoin protocol. Oh dear, it cracks me up. And Coolcoin, let's see what the short positions are on this. 3.8, yep, 3.8. I mean, that's actually quite a large amount considering the size of the market cap of Coolcoin. And let's have a look at Bitcoin blocks live. Well, what's this? 118 transactions per second it was doing. Whoa. Okay, let's refresh this page then. Got to get a look at this. Oh, it's down to 8 and 7. 10. I mean, this is average. Well, we'll have a look at the average on BSV data sooner or later. But look at that. Look at that. Wow, so for any newbies watching this who don't understand what they're looking at here, the vertical rectangular blocks moving across the top of the screen are the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network, and they're recognized instantly the moment they're broadcast by 50% of the nodes on the network. They're recognized instantly because Bitcoin is shaped like this. The network is an ultra-small world mandala network, and it just means that as the size of the network increases, the density of the links goes to 0, making it ultra-small world and highly sparse respectively. The network formulation can lead to an improved topology against malicious attacks, so it's hard to take down. It is absolutely superb. So once the transactions are recognized by more than 50% of the nodes on the network, they are then thrown into the memory pool, which is where they're competed for by miners and payment processors in order to create a block, put the transaction within a block, and then place the block on the blockchain, which is when they're rewarded with the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin, along with the fees in the block, which is the most important thing that we're looking at now. So look at the chain here. So we've got a 648 megabyte block, a 555 megabyte block, an 851 megabyte block. Absolutely sensational stuff. Sensational stuff. Oh, look at that. And there's the 1.3 gigabyte block. Loving that. Loving that. So in this 1.3 gigabyte block, in the highlighted rectangular box below that, you can see the hash of the block height, who it was mined by, size, the time, the date, the transaction count, and total fees in the block were 1,172. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. So it's these fees which will eventually economically self-sustain the network due to its utility. It is amazing. So let's have a look at charts while we're here just quickly. See if there's any movers and shakers like D drive coming out of nowhere. Boom, look at that. No, that's alright, always worth checking. Now, do you honestly think a network that can only handle 4 to maybe 7 transactions per second if all the stars align was honestly meant to economically sustain all of this lot? The idea is just simply preposterous and absolutely ridiculous. You would have to be a complete ignoramus to believe that. What we're looking at here is the backbone of the new global financial system. Finally, we have commodity money backed by the value of data and monetary sovereignty. It is the most valuable commodity on earth. And remember, a medium of exchange is a tool that enables, encourages, and accelerates the facilitation of trade, which means economic prosperity for everyone. It is going to be absolutely sensational. Sensational stuff. I just have to pinch myself sometimes. It's just brilliant. I love Bitcoin. And let's have a look at a BitInfo chart. So again, these scumbags have delisted Bitcoin. Can you believe it? Look at this. It's not there. So we're going to have to do some digging. Yes, indeed. So check it out. So we'll go to transactions, 24 hours. We'll add in XRP for lulz, even though there are no transaction fees because it's a centralized system. We'll go to 3 months. Look at this. Right. So keep your eye on this. So we've got Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum at 1.24. And XRP 1.07. So bear those numbers in mind. Ethereum 1.2 million transactions in a 24-hour period. Let's see if we can beat that, shall we? Because I'm pretty sure we will. Scaling test network. Yeah. Still looking at the gigabyte blocks. And here we go. Bitcoin BSV data. So let's have a look at daily data size. So yeah, Meta ID still going up, producing 5.3 gigabytes of data in a 24-hour period. And here we go. Let's look at applications. Bear those numbers in mind. Look at this. So Ethereum could only do 1.2 million transactions in a 24-hour period. And here we are with 2.1. 2.1. Almost double the number of transactions on Bitcoin in comparison to Ethereum. There is no going back from this, and this is what BitInfo charts do not want you to see, which is why I'm showing it to you. Take it in, people. So not only do we have the transaction volume, we also now have the data volume. We have got everything. We are coming for ya. Yes, indeed we are. Yes, indeed we are. Take you scumbags down. Crypto Fights, have a quick look, see how many transactions they have done in a 24-hour period. Look at that. Wow. That's 1,960,354 transactions. Wow. In just a 24-hour period. And remember, that's one application. One application that's effectively almost like in beta phase on the network. And that's just the first one. This is the first of millions that are going to be coming on chain. Absolutely phenomenal. Trends.cash, let's have a look at this. Apps ranking by money spent. TDXP app still macking it hard. Remember, dirty traders can be unsullied on TDXP app. If you have to have a little flutter, do it on there because it doesn't dump the asset, so therefore it doesn't devalue the asset. ReallyX in second place there. I bet that's related to Crypto Fights. Wow. Apps ranking by performed action, yeah, again. So Run SV and Crypto Fights again related because they're doing token creations and NFT creations on there. Wow, look at that. But look, leading the way. But these other applications are coming. The cavalry is on a charge. They are just simply leading the way. Absolutely phenomenal. And Crypto Quant, yep, the exchanges were all cashing out their reserves, which caused a squeeze in the liquidity, combined with huge amounts of tether printing to counteract the selling, caused a massive spike in the price and a huge bubble. And again, that's happened here. What we're witnessing here is a huge bubble being formed. These exchanges are cashing out because they understand that BTC is fundamentally worthless and utter garbage. But shitcoiners wouldn't know that yet because shitcoiners shit for brains. Let's have a look at what's on chain and quickly. Here we go. So I do believe down the bottom they have transactions. Let's have a quick look here. Tag stats. See what stats on different op return. Tag data. Memory pool summary. Let's have a quick look at transaction stats. See what this brings up. Does it? So what's this? Cumulative transactions. Transaction counts. Okay, so they're in the block. They're in the block as well. Transactions per second. Look at that. So that's averaging. Looks like it's 23 transactions per second in that one block. Wow. And this is just the start of what is coming. Amazing. Let's have a look at tag stats. Is this just simply weekly tags? Oh, so tags will be hashtags, I guess. Yeah. Well, I always use the hashtag Bitcoin anyway. Broadcast transactions, bookmarks. Yeah. All right. I was hoping they might give us like an overall. Oh, here we go. So transaction stats summary. Transaction stats. Let's have a quick look. Oh, okay. This is what we're after. There we go. I went past it. So 24-hour transactions. So yeah, 2.1 million transactions in 24 hours. Love it. That's what we need. That's what I was looking for. That is what I was looking for. Beautiful. And Joho's memory pool, look at this. This is more like it. This is what a memory pool is meant to look like. Data comes in, then it gets cleared. Data comes in, then it gets cleared. Data comes in, guess what? Then it gets cleared. That's how it's meant to work. So what a memory pool is not meant to look like is Corecoin BTC, which looks like this. Look at that. Absolutely shocking. And the reason this is shocking with all these spikes everywhere is because they've purposely restricted the network and implemented replace by fee and child pays for parent and lightning network and a small block size, so people don't know when their transactions are going to be received. Like, it's absolutely shocking all over the place. And we can see the effect that it's had on TX Street right now. And while we're looking at this, we'll have a quick chat with Adam back, the CEO of Blockstream, that centrally owned, plan and control BTC, to find out his expectations of a payment network.
So, fee estimation in some cases is quite bad. If you're paying a friend, you can probably afford to wait 4 hours and not pay a priority fee.
Oh, shut up, you fool. I'm not waiting 4 hours just to not pay a priority fee when I'm using a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Jeepers. And the median fee, 41 cents. So remember, add that on top of every high-frequency trade. And Ethereum of $4.85, the median transfer fee. Absolutely insane. So how do you respond to that, Vitalik?
The internet of money should not cost 5 cents a transaction. It's kind of absurd.
Oh, really? 5 cents is absurd. So what do you call $4.91, you nincompoop? Let's look at our own woes here. Here we go. Look at this. I mean, look, they've stopped. They actually stopped publishing figures here on in June 2021. By the looks of it, because they're too embarrassed about it. So, what do we know about excessive money printing?
Statistical analysis has found that every time an empire begins to near its own demise, you'll find that its currency will be debased.
And that is exactly what we're looking at here, so it's really not looking good. And if you're wondering why they're going around trying to jab everybody, that's the reason. Right there. You think I'm joking? So let's have a look. So knowing that Bitcoin is the only thing that can save us, how are we feeling about it today? CoinGecko, $165 so far. Price trending sideways. Feeling good, 69%. Loving that. Come on. And Bitping. Here we go, and with Bitping, check it out. So money flow per hour, 81 cents, and we've got 46 countries so far. Remember, so it's the Bitcoin network that is up 24/7. So it's the only network that can monitor the downtime of all these other networks. Little do all these other networks know that they will soon, very soon, all be running on the Bitcoin network. Every single one. Yes, indeed. Love it. And the morning run. So have a look at this then. So 24-hour trade volume, $2,999. Good. Stay away from this, people. Move fast and break stuff does not mean breaking the law, which all of these illegal shitcoin security offerings are doing. Stay away from it. Ridiculous. Move fast and break stuff does not mean breaking the law. And BSV is the only genuine digital commodity, only thing worth buying. So we've had, whoa, what's this? 2,261,881 purchases. That shot up. That was only 1.2 million yesterday, up from 800,000. Now we're at 2.2 million, and we haven't really seen a change in the price. There is definitely over-the-counter trading going on here. People are trying to buy this on the sly. That has doubled in 24 hours. This is huge. This is huge. You know, all these little indicators. This is why I love doing this show. So we can keep an eye on stuff like this. We notice it. Everything is in the figures. Everything's in the figures. Wow, that's massive. That's massive. That's a 100% increase in 24 hours. Ooh, there is not going to be many BSV OTC trades left because they're all going to be gone, and then it will be time for the exchanges. Ooh, stay tuned, people. It's going to be fun. So here we are. Let's have a look at the depth chart on Livecoin Watch. $163 so far. Yeah, price manipulation. Yeah, they're scared shitless if you ask me. Let's have a look at the depth chart. So we go, oh, look at ARS down. Look at that. 2.7 million ARS versus 3.1 million bids. Price will be on its way up then, but we're expecting a huge increase in both these figures very soon. Just as the price rockets. Oh, gee, it's gonna go nuts soon. Absolutely insane. And let's have a look at Bitcoin versus USD. Oh, look at this. Yeah, look, trending sideways. Look, they're trying to suppress the price, and then it just rebounded straight back up again. As they say, you can't keep a good man down. No way. And Coolcoin versus USD. Oh, it looks like it's struggling. Look, I bet that was a Tether pump. Tether printed $1 billion, and look where it got them. It hardly got them anywhere. Look, that's what $1 billion does to the market on Coolcoin. Hardly anything. The market cap is too big. The 24-hour trade volume is too big. They could print like, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million when the price was low and the 24-hour trade volume was low. But now, $1 million hardly does anything. They are screwed. They are screwed. And that's what you get when you tell a lie. It comes back to bite you. Because it's a piece of shit. Excuse my French. And let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Coolcoin. Come on. Look at that. Trending sideways. These shitcoiners trying to keep it down. They have no idea that we've had an increase of 100% in the number of purchases over 24 hours. Wow. Amazing. See, look, all these new buyers coming in are obviously going to want it at a lower price. So they're trying to buy it without pushing the price up. But how can you? Eventually it's going to come. Oh dear. For them. And let's have a look at the entire CMC. So look, Coolcoin still can't get above 50k, even with $1 billion printed. Oh dear. What are they going to do? What? 2 billion, 3 billion, 5 billion, 10 billion next? Do they think they're going to get away with it? Like, honestly, ridiculous when you think about it. So let's find the genuine Bitcoin. Remember, genuine Bitcoin is the only protocol with any fundamental value whatsoever because it's all about data security. None of these other bits of data have any fundamental value whatsoever. They are all looking for value, which is why it's all speculative and they don't know what we know. It's all coming into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is currently buried down at number 45 in the CMC. Can you believe it? Absolutely hilarious. So, that kind of like begs the question, what makes BTC valuable? Well, we'll just have a listen to Daniel Crowett putting that question to Tony Vase right now.
Why do you think BTC is valuable?
It's valuable because it's the only unconfiscatable asset we have, and that is because that comes from its decentralization. I think Bitcoin is the only valuable crypto asset we have because of the nature of how it started in its first few years.
And when you say Bitcoin, you mean BTC, right?
Absolutely.
But are you aware that in 2017, they changed the rules so that BTC no longer follows the Bitcoin white paper?
That is not true at all.
The white paper says that there needs to be a chain of signatures.
Sure.
Okay, so that's not what we have anymore. That's how SegWit changed that.
Okay, but it's still Bitcoin.
Oh dear, Tone, you bone. See, these are the kind of people that we're dealing with. Literally unbelievably stupid. So let's have a look at my own statistics here. So, oh, look at that, still going up. 637. Again, I think the BSV channel has got like 937 now. So 300 behind. Come on, people, like and subscribe if you like my content. Got to keep the show on the road. And let's have a look at Streamanity. 60 cents. Is that it? Nobody enjoyed yesterday's show. I quite enjoyed making that one. But 3 or 4 followers. That's all right. Still better than nothing. And Twet, thank you for those who did watch it. And Twet, so my profile, let's see how much we made. $134. Try making that on Twitter. 425 followers and a following. Let's have a look at Twitch stats on Acorn Stacked. Find out how many new users Twitch had over the last 24 hours. Watch this. This number is going to go absolutely insane soon. 50 new users. Oh, it's heading up. It's heading up. Loving that. And let's have a look at Ruth Eastman, Mama Bitcoin. How is she doing with her tweet? 1,099 every day. Every day. And what? They just took it away. I don't believe it. Oh, should I say shocking, not shocked? Oh, what? I can't believe it. That's why we need Bitcoin. Unbelievable. So let's have a look at Satoshi. How's he doing? Oh, yes. 80.1 thousand followers. Loving that. Great stuff. Keep on going. It's a stablecoin printer. Are they? Well, yeah, we know that they've... oh, no, they have reported 11 hours ago. 11 hours ago, they printed another $1 billion. Another $1 billion. Look. And this was just 3 days ago. They printed $1 billion. And now they printed another $1 billion 11 hours ago. Oh, I told you they were getting desperate. Absolutely desperate. Next time it'll be 2 billion, 3 billion, 5 billion. Absolute joke. Let's see if Whale Alerts are reporting that then. Here we go. 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 27 minutes, 27, 32, 42 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour. So remember, it was 11 hours ago. So 2 hours. Look at all these large movements. Oh, no big prints yet. 9 hours. Coming up to it. 11 hours. 11 hours. What? Where is it? Okay, when did they print it then? Let's see if we can find it. 17 hours, 18 hours. There it is. Look at that. 18 hours ago. Unbelievable. Retweet that. Another $1 billion. Getting absolutely dead. It's insane. It's beyond a joke. But, that's all we say. Shitcoin is shit for brains. There's no such thing as a clever criminal. Dear, oh dear. Right, well, there we go. That was quite an entertaining show. Shout out to people in the chat box. Thank you for joining me. Keith Fellows and Arcade Rob. Hope you enjoyed the show. Looks like we're up to date with the figures. So that will do. We'll catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter